Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are, ready to go. This is Kerbal Space Program. I am Dan Bear Pig 82. Let's take off the starting soon screen here. There we go. All right, yeah, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We've got some interesting stuff planned for today. Basically, we're going to pick it up exactly, just about exactly where we left off last week, where we were attempting to assemble a brand new space station in orbit and ran into an issue where we could not connect the docking ports because there were some parts that were in the way. And so, as the stream title suggests, we're going to do a spacewalk today, and we're going to have Ripley Kerman. She's going to be saving the day and doing some EVA repairs to the station. And let's see, it looks like I need to do a quick adjustment here in OBS. Let's see. No, it'll be fine as it is. Alright, cool. We're good to go. Hey, Kit. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, let's see. I was just talking about what we're going to do today. We're going to do an EVA repair on the station that we launched last week and see if we can't get the station modules to actually dock to each other. So let's go ahead and go straight to Arcadia Station. And actually, we should probably talk about the mods. I've done a little bit of updating, and there are some issues with the visuals right now. There was a minor patch to Kerbal Space Program. Oh, I had a moment of panic there. There were some plumes, but it looks like it was just rendering some plumes, but we weren't actually firing the engines. Whew, thank goodness. All right, let's move these just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and pause that for just a moment, and let's bring up CCAN with the mod list. All right, so here are the, yeah, we've got installed mods. A lot of these are just dependencies. So yeah, we've got our distant object enhancement so we can see the other planets out in the, out in space. Get the station spinning. Yeah, we could pull a Roscosmos and dock to the International Space Station, then fire the engines and give everyone an exciting time. So, but let's see, the main thing that I have added, there's this one here called Recovery Controller by Linux Guru Gamer. That is a dependency for the one that I have added. Here it is, Flight Manager for Reusable Stages, FMRS. So I've been teasing for a while the heavy launch vehicle, the Callisto heavy launch vehicle that I've been developing. And part of the issue with it is that it is absurdly expensive and is only going to be viable, really, if I can recover the booster. And this is a mod that I've known about for quite some time, but have been a little bit intimidated to try. And basically what it does is it lets you launch a ship, and then whenever you stage, it remembers the different stages. And you can control one, and it makes a save file right when you stage. And then when you're done maneuvering the stage that you're flying, you can jump back to the stage separation and then control the other one. And then when you're done with that, it'll merge the save files. It's pretty intense. And I've been playing around with that, played around with it a lot last night, and it works really shockingly well. So you can do things like SpaceX Falcon Heavy launch, where you launch the rocket, you separate the upper stage and get your satellite into orbit, then jump back to separation, land one booster, jump back, land the other booster, jump back and land the core booster, and then it'll merge everything, and it's like you did it all at the same time. It's rather intense. So if we have some time, I might do some test flights for the Callisto Heavy Launch Vehicle. For now, let's jump back to this, and let's see what we've got going here. So yeah, I have this landing info on here that was part of my testing on a separate save. But yeah, here we have Ripley Kerman, an engineer named by a friend of the channel, Satan, aka Witherbloom, and she is going to do some EVA repairs. Oh, and yeah, here is the visual issue. The night side of the planet looks like it's covered in snow, and it's so gross. I am not pleased. I've spent an hour trying to troubleshoot this today, but you know what? We're gonna accept it for now because we want to play this and we want to continue. But maybe what we do is get to the day side so that it's not so gross. Yeah, I thought it was affecting just the map view, but it looks like it's affecting everything. So yeah, there's something wrong with the way that it's shading, I think, the water. And it might be an interaction also with the clouds and or the atmosphere. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm going to have to do some serious research. Extremely dynamic weather on Kerbal. It freezes solid at night. Yeah, Kerbal needs a weatherman, Kit. We need someone to give us the weather reports on Kerbal. All right, so yeah, we've got our space forklift right here, and we've got 3 of our spokes for our habitation wheel. And here's our passenger luxury liner here, and Ripley is aboard. We picked her up last week, and between streams I brought her here, and we are docked. So this is a good test here too. So this docking hub is going to work spectacularly well, although these should be up here. But that right there, that battery, let's see if I can zoom in on it. Aim the camera. This is, you were here last week, Kit, so you remember this. This is blocking the way. So this is a new mistake right here that I've made. And this, I think, is the only thing blocking it. I don't think that these are causing any problems. We should be able to make contact with this docking ring once we remove these batteries. So that is Ripley's job here today. So let's go ahead and pull her out and get started. Did we EVA? Oh, all hatches are obstructed. Oh, no, they're not. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, she's here. She can get out. So it's looking at different hatches, I think. So let's transfer crew. Ripley Kerman EVA. Yeah, see, she can get out. No problem. Yeah, I think the hitbox only matters for the contact point. Yeah, I think that is indeed the case. So let's jump off and turn on our RCS and our lights on our helmet. And yeah, this actually looks real cool illuminated by her helmet light. So I'm happy with that. All right. We just need to get a little bit closer, and then I can engage EVA construction mode. Right here, like this. Okay, cool. So yeah, that is highlighted. So is the docking port, for that matter. So docking ports are something that we can manipulate in EVA construction mode, and that very likely will come in handy in the future. We can move the cupola. That's intense. All right, let's take this and let's put it in the... Whoa! Uh-oh, did we just have a Kraken? We had a bit of a Kraken attack. That was a little bit worrisome. Okay, but it looks like it got itself under control. All right, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, the ship went all wobbly for a moment. Yeah, I think physics is handled a little bit differently in construction mode. What is it doing? All right, let's get out of construction mode for a moment and see what happens. Oh yeah, the controls are being weird. Okay. Well, this is a little bit worrisome, but let's keep going. All right. Let's get a little bit closer. We want to have access to... Wow. This is so strange. Yeah, it's like she's stuck in space. Is Ripley's mass so great? It's got gravitational effects. Ripley's mom's mass is so great. She is stuck here. Let's switch control and then switch back, and this might help. No, she is caught right here. Oh, Kerbal, this is bad. This is a bad bug. Well, trying to think what we do to recover from this. She's slowly drifting. Maybe unload the craft. Yeah, I think that might be the thing to do. So let's go to the tracking station and then come back to Ripley. Because that's a bit of a problem. Let's see. We want EVAs. Yep, Ripley Kerman. Let's go fly. And this will reload, and hopefully it will reset the physics as well, because that's that's a problem. And waiting for the program to respawn. There we go. All right. Okay, yep, she is moving again as normal. Okay, so let's go upwards. Let's take a look at our EVA propellant. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this one, because this is a little bit... this ship is in the way if we try to dock something there. It'll probably work, but I'm a little bit wary, and I want to be cautious here. So we're going to take this battery off, and hopefully Kraken does not attack us. And then we've got a good docking port to dock one of these spokes to. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get close. All right, and into EVA construction mode. And let's pick this up and put it right in there real fast. All right, perfect. And oh, there goes the physics, just a little bit wonky. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this every time. All right, back to the tracking station. And unfortunately, this is not likely to get patched, although it was unexpected that they did any patch at all recently. So it's not impossible that they would fix things like this, but it's extremely unlikely. For stuff like this to be better, we're probably going to have to wait for KSP 2. So we'll work with it. Okay. That's 2 batteries down and 4 to go. And there are plenty of batteries in here. So the reason I had these on this is because these are separate modules. This is the service module here, and this is the regular hub. So I wanted them to have independent power, but as long as these stay together, we should be okay. All right, into this mode, and take this and put it right there, and let's watch the Kraken go any moment now. It's so weird. I can just feel resistance. Look at that. She's just not moving from whatever reference she's in. And then there goes the station moving for some reason. This is very strange. Yeah, that is bizarre indeed. All right, and Ripley. And each time we're on a loading screen, I'm taking a sip of my drink. All right, we're halfway there. And she's doing fine on her EVA propellant. A lot of that has been used is just me messing around with this, so we are fine as long as I don't do any more of that. Which I don't need to anymore, so yeah, we're fine. Okay. EVA construction mode. Pick that battery up and put it in the inventory. Whoa! Okay, that was not a good. Ripley? What's going on? Let's get a screenshot of this because this is actually kind of funny. Ripley. That's the Kraken right there. Let's see, his raider here. He's interested in the Kraken. He's not. Okay, so he's missing the Kraken. Let's see. Alright, get control back. Okay, what are the orbits looking like? Is Arcadia Station still in a good orbit? It appears to be. Yeah, there's the Kraken right there in chat. Oh boy. Let's switch. Yeah, that station. Ooh, no. Yep, no one was aboard though. But yeah, that's a EVA construction mode. I might have to use Kerbal attachment system instead. So, but we've got a good docking port over there, it looks like. Let's go to this. Let's see, aim camera, reset camera, okay. Oh no, this does not look good at all. We might have to deorbit this and try again. Yeah, look at it jittering. Oh, this is not good. Let's go to... Okay, why is this orange? That usually means under acceleration. That saves state. Actually, that's a good thing. Let's leave anyway. And yeah, what in the name of Jeb shall we do? Says Kit. Well, this might save us. It's reverting to a previous saved state. So let's go back to Ripley. Let's see where we are. Where did that put us? Worst case scenario, we can launch it again. Not good. Not good. Okay. Yeah, all these things clipped and flew apart. So let's see. This one we fixed. This one we fixed. That one we fixed. And okay, so we still have the fourth one. So that's where we're at. All right, let's go ahead and use the quick save system. This is not cheating so much as it is working with the limitations of this game, as we are finding out. I haven't done a lot with the EVA construction. I remember the physics got really wonky when we were replacing the parts on the rover for that contract, where we had to fix the rover that was poorly designed by Sean's Cannery. But this is more serious. Let's see. All right, let's go back into EVA construction mode. Let's pick this up quickly and get out of EVA construction mode. And let's go straight to the tracking station. Let's see if we can beat the Kraken at its own game. All right. Loading this up. All right, Ripley Kerman. Let's go back to Ripley and load these things back up. Raider! Okay, Raider, you missed a Kraken. I might have to clip it and share it. Yeah, I was wondering if you're here because we had a Kraken incident. So Ripley here is removing the batteries, these ones here that are blocking these station hub spokes from docking with the actual central hub, and the physics are not handled very well. Oh shoot, says Kit, I should have gotten that clip. I'll go back and do it later and make sure to share it on Twitter. Yeah, there were explosions. We had to revert to a save, so we're using quick save scum, not to cheat the game, but to cheat the Kraken. So here we go. We've got 2 batteries left. Let's see what happens. Let's take another quick save. All right, now we're gonna go into EVA construction mode, take this, and out of EVA construction mode, and then we're going to go back to the tracking station because I cannot move Ripley. Too busy banning people and coding Bob. Well, one of those sounds a lot more fulfilling than the other. Alright, and now Ripley Kerman. Then went on Twitter and saw your tweet. Nice. Alright, so I've been having to reload these vessels into physics so that everything is stable. Okay, here we go. Alright, last one, and I'm going to take a quick save, so let's not try to beat the Kraken this time. Let's see if it happens again. I'm very curious here. Alright, so EVA construction mode. Let's take this battery and put it into our storage and get out of EVA mode. And look at that. Look at that phantom force. And so if I switch to this, yep. And of course it's different this time. Yep, it did it again. Yeah, this is dependable. Okay, so I'm going to hit the right F button, not going to take another quick save, going to load. Yep, that's a demonstration. That's the Kraken right there, Raider. That is the Kraken. Alright. But at least we know that it works very well to try to outpace the physics engine, beat the Kraken at its own game, and switch to the Space Center, and then switch back so that it has to refresh all of the physics. Alright, so we're going to do that. EVA construction, take the battery, put it in there, out of EVA construction, and to the tracking station. Just like that. That's our method. Just like NASA does it. So if anything goes wrong with the James Webb Space Telescope, if it launches on Christmas Eve, all they have to do is switch back and forth to the Space Center really fast. And Kit, you might notice right here, I know, right? Don't jinx it. This ship here, Kit's Derelict. So I have a new channel point redemption set up now for Rescue My Kerbal, and I was testing it. I renamed a Kerbal. I have to do it, unfortunately, manually, but it works, so I know exactly how to do it. So if I accept a rescue contract, I would have to go back to the main menu, so I'm not loading the game, but then in Notepad++, I can actually edit the save file so that I can rename the Kerbal. So this one is yours right here. As a friend of the channel, and as a test subject, that's yours. So we can rescue your Kerbal very soon here. All right, so let's go back and fly Ripley. But yeah, in the future, if people redeem that, that is how I will manage to do it. So I'm slowly learning this this Twitch stuff. Oh, let me I still haven't changed my bot. I really want to get away from Streamlabs, but let's see. Permit Pro Kitman. All right, yeah, go ahead and post that link. The Kraken cracks back. Nice. I will definitely check that out afterwards, and probably share that on Twitter. Thank you for clipping that. That is, speaking of, you know, firsts, since we're both on First Craft, that is the first clip from a member of the community here. So yeah, thanks for that. Let's get her safely back on the rescue vehicle. # first. Yep, exactly. GG, says Raider. Gee. when I'm reading stuff, it amuses me to make all of the G's hard G's. All right, let's get her right up to this hatch. Thank you, Ripley. You have given exemplary service. Board. All right, she is aboard. And so we've already got this attached to our space forklift. How's our fuel? It's full. Excellent. So let's go ahead and undock. And I think we're here. Ah, perfect. Yes. Adjust my microphone a little bit. I'm going to bump it if I leave it there. Let's control from here. And we want this to be our target. All right, let's change it to locked camera view. There we go. And yeah, so you see these are a little bit offset, but by controlling from here, my orientation will be along the spoke for the wheel, which is exactly what we want. All right, let's slow this down and let's move a little bit to the side. And a little bit upwards. And I want a screenshot of that. That's pretty cool. There we go. Station assembly in progress. All right, and this is a little bit tricky, so definitely going to be focusing on the mission rather than the speaking with chat. Hope you guys don't mind with that. All right, yeah, we need to adjust this angle a little bit, like this. Quick, blow up the chat, says Kippen. Very rude. All right, that's pretty close. We are very high up though, so let's drop this down a little bit. You can see it's using some of the RCS ports on the arm itself. But yeah, having these extended on these booms is very helpful for the leverage. Okay, that's decent. How does it look up here? A little bit off center. Let's aim the camera right here. That will be helpful. There we go. All right, now we were able to get it in here before, but it would not make contact because of those batteries. So here's the real test right here. Beautiful. First try. It immediately worked. Okay, so we're a little bit off center, but we can rotate the docking ports to adjust that. Let's aim the camera again. And let's see. That's the cargo bay. Okay, so I need to... hey, very nice, says Kitman. Thank you. Yeah, that worked out very nicely. All right. Aim the docking port. And let's pin that. And we need the alignment angle. Let's see. Is that going to change anything? I haven't actually messed with this before. It's not changing anything. Let's put it back to 0. And let's... what about this one? Let's pin that as well. And if I change this alignment angle, will anything change? Did that move? Or is that my imagination? Nothing's moving. So how do I do this? That's the question. Oh, okay, so that's moving that, but it's not actually changing how I'm docked. Well, that's unfortunate. So I might have to fine-tune these. But we can do that a little bit later. I really feel like that should... yeah, look at that. That's moving that. And that's also moving that. What the heck? Have I ever mentioned that KSP is kind of a buggy game? That is really interesting. Okay. Alright, so I might need to come back later to satisfy my OCD. And this is not from a mod either. This is stock game. They've added this in, I don't remember if it was 1.12 or 1.11. But yeah, being able to fine-tune these docking ports. Let's go ahead and close that. And that will do for now. But yeah, here we go. That is the first one essentially in place. So now what we want to do is undock our space forklift. And switch to it. Oh, that's a cool view there, though. Let's back off just a little bit, just very gently. And let's set this as our target. And control from here and aim the camera there as well. And let's see if we can get this one perfectly aligned first try so I won't have to go back and adjust it later. Oh, I've got it upside down anyway, so I actually want to rotate that 180. That's okay, because yeah, I want all the windows on the same side as the cupola. This one is arranged a little bit differently, aligned differently, so that'll be okay. Let's look at our monopropellant. We definitely want to keep an eye on that. We have more if we need to refuel, so that'll be okay. There is a mod, docking port alignment indicator, that I have resisted getting because I'm trying to not stray too far from stock, but with the flight module or flight manager for recoverable stages, I feel like maybe I've crossed that bridge already, so might go ahead and get that for next time because that will help with things like this. Meanwhile, having the star pattern for these booms and these solar panels is helpful in itself. There we go. Also having a camera on the docking port, also a mod that I'm planning on getting at some point, will be very helpful. Okay, that was perfect right there. We're only slightly offset. Okay. But yeah, this one I'm just going to pull it off and move it up to there. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoops. Undock. And pull it away. Okay. And that's there. Control from here and aim the camera. And locked camera view again. And we want to aim or set this as our target. All right, and we're coming in alignment right now. There we go, a little bit to the left. And I thought I had the camera aimed here, but I guess not. And there it is right there, and that is very well aligned. I'm satisfied with that. Let's aim the camera here and zoom in. Okay, look at that. That is perfect. Okay, so there is one that I won't have to adjust later to satisfy my OCD, but yeah, you can see this one is installed incorrectly. So we'll probably fix that. Yeah, I want these to be on the same side as this. And we're going to aim that side down towards Kerbal, which is, yeah, the other one is the one that's upside down. Which is covered in milk or vanilla ice cream, something like that. Now we need to move this ship here. So let's go ahead and let's see, how much RCS? Yeah, we're fine on RCS. I'm not going to worry about refueling that yet. Undock. And back off just a bit. Raider says, I have to do so much error checking and in-depth stuff for Bob that I'm taking days to write code. Well, better that than having to fix it afterwards, in my experience at least. Okay, let's go ahead and control from here and aim the camera and set this as the target. So if we go there and dock there, then we've got, we're ready to flip it over. And then we can move this ship over to here, and then we're able to move this. I could use this to attach this, but it's a little bit more unwieldy. This ship is made for this, and we have proved that it works very well, so I'm going to keep using that. And lock the camera again. Yeah, Kraken notwithstanding, this is actually going quite well. Nope, and we have passed on to the night side of the planet. the gross side currently. Yeah, I tried different config files for the visual mods, and nothing was working. Every time I tried it, the night side looked gross like that. So, and it's definitely happened since the minor patch to 12.2.2, I believe. So it's something to do with that. I'm going to have to see if anyone else in the forums has seen this, or if I need to be the first to report it there. Okay. Lining it up. And I will catch up with those messages from Raider in just a moment here, after this tricky part. I need to go up a little bit. There we go. And slightly to the left. Pretty good. Do I have my lights on? Yeah, I do. Good. Yeah, let's leave those on. There we go. Yeah, that's another thing I'm going to need to do, is send some lights for Ripley to install on the outside of the station. All right, there we go. We are docked there. And let's see. Raider says, I'm rewriting the class that validates the PSL files. Those are what define a packet. Okay. So how to read packets. They use a custom programming language. I conveniently called it the packet structure language. It's already twice as big, has a bunch of error checking, and not even 50% of it is done. So much to do. Yeah, that sounds like a ton. Speaking of so much to do, now that we're a week away from Christmas, yesterday my trombone quartet went and did a little performance, and so that is something off of my plate. So maybe now I can focus on actually setting up Christmas on my Minecraft server, because that I am way behind on. And might involve some programming itself as I update my data packs. Alright, so here we've got Ella Long on board, I believe. Yes, okay, perfect. Pumpkin Spice Latte is another... Yeah, you could name it Pumpkin Spice Latte. I like that, actually. Did we undock? There we go. Control from here. Okay, and we need to set this as our target, because that's the one that has the forklift. And let's lock the camera again. There's the gross night side of the planet. Ugh. Let's aim the camera here as well. What I'd really like to see is a tool to convert a custom programming language to McFunctions. That would be awesome. That would be tricky. I saw there were some scripts for updating from, I think it was 1.15 to 1.16, but I ended up deciding to not use that, but to rewrite all of my data packs myself, because every time I do that, I find some ways to improve it. So I improve my skills every time I do that. Okay, let's get this thing over here. Yeah, definitely more unwieldy than the space forklift. I don't want to use this to redock that module. That would not be very fun. Rewriting code is good to improve. It really is. That's why I'm rewriting Bob every few months. Yeah, new drafts, just like writing music or a book, code is pretty much its own art form. All right, I need to get this over here. And it is very slow. Yeah, you can walk faster than this. Too bad you can't do time warp while walking, though. Get places without having to experience the entire trip. Sometimes that would be nice. Other times, it's worth experiencing the whole trip. All right, let's get this lined up. We're very close. Need to go a little bit to the left. And a little bit up. And there's the boom from the space forklift coming into the camera. A little bit of a photobomb there. Okay, I think we are very well aligned. We need to go a little bit down. And there it is, a perfect docking. All right, and that's what it's going to look like when we have things docked to this, and we'll have 6 ports for ships. And these will be for other modules. And yeah, we've got this here, which is where we can put some more modules along this axis, and also fuel and perhaps propulsion if we need to move the station. So now let's go ahead and reorient this. Undock. Actually, that was not the right way to go. Let's dock this again. So this is the target. Yeah, I needed to undock it at the hub. All right, did I get far enough away that it's going to try to acquire it again? I think so. No. All right, let's give it some distance and then approach again. Aim the camera, control from here, make sure we're really orienting this right. I think we are. And just about there. 1 meter to go. There we go. Okay, so now what I needed to do was undock it here. So let's open this. Undock and close. There we go. And now let's aim the camera and control from here and set this as our target. There we go. And let's stop our velocity and turn it over. Just like that. All right, and our camera is locked again. All right, now we have to realign it because it got kicked just a little bit. And now it's off center. There we go. That's pretty well aligned there, and it just needs to go a little bit upwards. There we go. And now how well aligned are we rotation-wise? Need a little bit of a tweak there. And that's looking pretty good. Okay, yeah, I'm concentrating really hard on this one. I thought we aimed the camera. There we go. How close did I get it? Not as perfect as the other one, but hey, that's pretty good. I think that might even be good enough. All right, now we're getting kind of a picture of what this is going to look like. Let's take this last one and put it in place. Yep, and we're doing fine on the monopropellant front as well. All right, let's set that as the target. Control from here and aim the camera. And let's move around counterclockwise. Yeah, that's a cool view there too. Let's screenshot this. Quick fire of the main engines there. Much more efficient than the RCS thrusters. Well, much more powerful, rather. They are also more efficient, but it's really the power that I was going for there. All right, here we are on the other side of the station. And now we can get into alignment. There we go. Slight rotation there, okay. And we need to go just a little bit to the right. Another screenshot, of course. Wouldn't be me if I wasn't constantly taking screenshots. Alright, that's a pretty good left-to-right orientation. We need to go just a little bit up. Yeah, these are a little bit more cautious dockings than I've done previously on these streams, but I think it's paying off. A little bit more patience. There we go. We have picked it up. And now, okay, it's aligned the right way. The windows are on the right side, so let's go ahead and undock. And pull backwards just a bit. Let's set this as our target. Control from here. And aim the camera. Ah, says Kit, I was wondering if that was going to be a spoke. Yes, indeed. So these are 3 out of 6 total, and yeah, we're getting a good picture of what this station is going to look like. And I may or may not add a wheel on it. I've got one in design, and if it looks like it's going to work well, I might actually put a wheel on it. The trick with designing those is in the editor, I can't control attaching to these particular docking ports. It's really frustrating. Makes it very difficult to do something like a wheel on a design like this when it's not the main design from the beginning. But at the very least, I want, there's a moon in the background, that's cool. I want these spokes, and these spokes are also docking ports. So that was a particularly easy port to dock to. All right, we're coming into alignment laterally. And now we need to go down. It's still tricky to carry this on the end of the forklift, but this forklift is doing a fantastic job. I'm very happy with this. Best one I have ever designed, I have to say. And I think the big difference is having the RCS thruster blocks on the extended booms for extra leverage. Okay, a little bit left, just a tiny bit. There we go. And how are we doing top bottom? That should be it right there. Okay. Let's move these. They are in the way at the moment. Okay, just about there. Thought I had aimed the camera. Why does that change? That's happened every time. Oh, we're a little bit off center. Not too bad. We're about the same as that one. Okay, I like that. Let's get the silhouette here. That's a cool shot, and let's see. Just like that. Let's aim the camera here. Actually, right here. GG says Pro Kitman. Thank you. Yeah, that was very satisfying. That was some serious trickiness. All right, let's move Ripley. Oh, got to do this. She's not in there. She is here. Okay. Transfer crew. Let's put her in the cupola. She has earned it. Thought I said to transfer. Let's see. Transfer crew. Oh, okay. I gotta click on that and then there. And let's see what their view is going to be from inside the station. Just like that. Yeah, that is a great view. And that's why I want all the windows on the same side, is because we're going to keep this facing the planet. Hey, Bowser, welcome. Bowser says, hi, hey, hello, good day. Welcome to the stream, Bowser. Yeah, we just fixed the station. We had some incidents with the Kraken. I don't know if you were watching those or not, but yeah, we got it done. And now we have 3 of the spokes of the station. I've been looking for at least 50 or so, been cleaning. Nice. Yeah, I hope that's going well. Let's, that's the wrong button. Here we go. Yep, here is our habitation module half assembled right here. So we need to bring 3 more of these up, and we need to make an adjustment to that as well. Body's crashing on me again. Double shifts are killing me. I believe it. I remember having to pull those, especially around this time of year. And it is brutal. Looks like a chicken foot. Yeah. Okay. Dang it, now I can't unsee it. Okay. Yeah. Like this? Definitely, it's a chicken foot stubbing its toe on a spaceship and being bit by a bug. Alright. Thanks for that, Bowser. That's perfect. Yep, chicken foot. Arcadia Station, currently a chicken foot. No worries, that's perfect. Alright, we need to finish it then. But first, let's go ahead and, how is our fuel looking here? It's looking very good. Let's send Elle along to rescue Kit Kerman, named for friend of the channel here, Pro Kitman. Let's go ahead and I need this one here. There we go. Undock. Control from here. Hashtag save him. Hashtag bring him home. Exactly. All right, we'll drift away just a little bit, and that's a cool shot right there. All right, now we can close this. And let's go ships. We want Kit's Derelict is our target. And let's take a look at the map and see where that is. It's in the standard low Kerbal orbit. Let's see. Which one is it though? Right there, okay. So we are behind it, and we want to catch up. Although it's probably going to be easier if we let it catch up. Is this meant to be reminiscent of the Starship? Not deliberately, no. But it is reminiscent of that. So, Starship would have the, you know, it doesn't particularly have a cockpit so much at this point, but the windows on all the demo renders have been up here. So this is more of kind of a space Corvette, your classic sci-fi Corvette sort of a deal, but it does land on its rear, on its engines. Let's control from here now. So, but yeah, it's got landing gear. If I can get the camera to cooperate, geez. In theory, this should be able to land on low gravity, no atmosphere bodies such as Moon and Minmus. And it could also land on Kerbal, but that's pretty risky and I don't really want to do it. It's not designed to do that, although in a pinch, it might be able to do so. So in that, it is kind of like Starship. And hey, Satan, welcome. So, Satan, unfortunately, what you have missed is Ripley Kerman, which you named, being an absolute hero, removing the batteries that were blocking the way for these docking ports so that we could use the space forklift to properly assemble this part of the station. And then Bowser helpfully suggested that this looks like a chicken foot, which she is not wrong. That's a chicken foot right now, but we will fix that. It'll be more of a snowflake later. So, so yeah, Ripley Kerman. Currently, let me show you her view. You've earned this. This is what Ripley sees right now. This is her view of Kerbal from the cupola in the center of the station. Yeah, absolute hero. Historic spacewalk. Lasted about 45 minutes. We had some Kraken attacks that we had to save scum to fix because they were definitely a bug in the game and not a mistake by me, unlike the batteries being placed there. Oh, that's the wrong button again. So, but yeah, she was a hero and she saved the day. And now we're going to go rescue Pro Kitman. Kit Kerman. Alright, so what we need to do is let's turn off the RCS and let's point prograde and see if this is going to take us on a crash course of the station or if we need to do an avoidance maneuver. I think all that deserves a drink as well. It looks like we will be okay. Alright, so what we want... there's Kit Starlight. It's at an altitude of 85, almost 86 kilometers. And we are at 150 kilometers. So we will need to... We'll need to do a lower maneuver to lower our orbit. And we also need to let this catch up to us. So first we're going to... Yeah, first let's lower our orbit so that we have an intersect. And then we can watch that intersect get closer as we raise our apoapsis. Alright, Bowser, enjoy your lurk. Hope you get some good work done around the house. After this stream, that's what I'm going to be doing too. We've got a lot to do to get ready for Christmas and hopefully get some of our home renovations actually done for once that were supposed to be done a year ago. Decided to just play Minecraft and record. I need to rest. Nice. I look forward to seeing what you make. Kit, yeah, I need to comment on your video too. I watched it a couple days ago, and it is fantastic. Very well done. In fact, let's see. Let's do some shout-outs. And shout-out Bowser. Oh, it's not going to let me because even though I'm a owner of the channel, it's still on a timeout. So let's see. Let's see if it'll let me do it now. Oh no, cool down. Yeah, okay, I'll do it again in a minute. But definitely want to check those guys out. I know Kit and I are both subscribed, and Bowser and I are both subscribed to the other. But yeah, everyone should check them out. Lots of fun on First Craft. All right, let's go ahead and lower our periapsis. Goodbye, Arcadia Station. We want this to be about 86 kilometers. Just like that. There we go. All right, now we have an intersect. Okay, so we want to get here to the periapsis. Let's warp to the periapsis. Actually, let's stop at the ascending node. So right about here. And now we want to point prograde. Our inclination is 1.5 degrees. That's not too bad. We'll be able to fix that easily. Alright, and now we want to point prograde and raise our apoapsis so that this comes around and lines up with where we'll have our intersect. Speaking of being super tired and beat, though, our kids usually sleep through the night very well, but last night my daughter just did not want to sleep and kept us up. I'm reasonably well rested now, but only because they finally went to sleep and let us all sleep in, so that's something. Alright, we're getting close. Yeah, but I think she had an upset belly, and they've also got some new teeth coming in, so that doesn't help at all. 1.6 kilometers, that is pretty dang good. And that will happen in 51 minutes. So let's see, if I warp to here. All right, that gives us a little bit of a margin. Let's try this again. There we go, that time it worked. Unfortunately, since her time zone is exactly opposite mine, we rarely get to actually encounter each other on the First Craft server, but we do from time to time, and it's always a fun time. Ugh, and there's that gross, milky night side right now that I need to figure out. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Let's look at the target. Yeah, we're about 40 kilometers away. And we're approaching pretty fast, so we're going to want to slow down for sure. But we will separate, we will approach at a separation of 1.6 kilometers, which is pretty good. Let's get closer. Maybe around 10 kilometers, and then we will slow down. There we go, 10 kilometers, and let's tighten this up and slow it down. So we'll push the retrograde marker towards the target. We need to slow down faster too, because we are coming close. There we go, that's a little bit better. And there's sunrise right there. Okay, that'll take us within 500 meters, and we are at a much more manageable speed. And I can't remember what profession this Kerbal is. We will find out. Right, let's get within a kilometer, and then let's slow down some more and tighten the approach. Five meters per second, that's pretty good. And at this point, these missions are pretty routine, so that's reassuring that our success is very likely. A lot less stressful than these used to be. All right, we're going to come within 260 kilometers, and we are at a very reasonable speed now. I said kilometers, I meant meters. 260 kilometers is not very close. All right, I think that will be fine. All right, let's go ahead and switch to the capsule. VACCO, Advanced Suction Systems. Nice. All right, Kit Kerman. Apparently you work for VACCO, or you did. Now you work for me. Let's rename this and redesignate it to Debris. Raider says, I'm thinking about streaming some Clone Hero and some A Dance of Fire and Ice when I receive my new Guitar Hero controller. I have nothing to lose, so I'm like, why not? Yeah, why not? Just chilling inside my single capsule, says Kit. Yes, indeed. Okay, scientist. All right, so Kit Kerman is a scientist. All right, let go. And let's turn on the jetpack, and there is the rescue ship over there. All right, and we are on our way to rescue. So, mission meteorologist right here. That's who Kit Kerman is. That's a throwback. Marina Zuganova's capsule is quite close. She was rescued a long time ago. Space weather is a real thing. Yes, it is. And if I had the Kerbalism mod installed, we would be having to worry about it. Solar flares are simulated in that, and you have to make sure you've got good radiation shielding, or that you're in an advantageous place for your Kerbals, so that if a solar flare happens, they don't die, and it can mess with your electronics. I'm not sure, it might even do micrometeorites and such. A micrometeorite detector is one of the science experiments you can get in the realism overhaul for sure. All right, let's slow down. Let's get a cool shot. Actually, let's get you close to the capsule, or close to the hatch, and then turn around for the screenshot. There we go. There's Kit Kerman right there. Awesome. And board. All right, there you are. We have rescued Kit Kerman. Another option for a scientist for our missions. Let's see, who's the other one? We have Shipwreck. So Shipwreck and Kit are friends of the channel here who are scientists in our crew. And we can even look up here. Let's see. Yep, rescue Kit from orbit. Save Kit Kerman is complete. And Kit Kerman is now part of the space program crew. We are going to have to return you to the surface to satisfy all of the mission requirements. But yeah, there we go. For now, let's take you back to Arcadia Station. Alright, so the station is right here, and we are over here. So we want to... We'll need to raise our orbit. Add a maneuver. And we need it to be about 150 kilometers. Okay, and here is our intersect. So when do we want to actually do this? There's target position, so we want to let a couple orbits go by, I think. 3 orbits. And right here. Okay, so that is in 1 hour and 42 minutes, so let's go ahead and do some time warp. Take a quick save just in case I warp past it. All right, we're 80 minutes away. 1 hour. That's about 2 orbits. We orbit every 30 minutes or so. Yeah, 31 minutes and 42 seconds it says up there in the GUI. Alright, and that is a 1 second burn at full thrust, so we're definitely not doing full thrust. Alright, we're 4.5 minutes away, so let's go ahead and point towards the maneuver marker on the nav ball. And there it is, right there, okay. Alright, now let's warp closer to the maneuver node itself and bring Kit home. Kit says, I just realized I'm wearing my rocket socks today. How fitting. Very cool. I don't have rockets. Wait, no, I kind of do. I have some darn tough socks that are camping themed, and they have an outhouse rocketing up into the sky. It's kind of hilarious. So kind of. I'm not wearing them though. So that's too bad. All right, let's go ahead and gently touch the throttle here. I'm drinking diluted rocket fuel, though. Diluted water. How do you dilute water? Diluted rocket fuel, though. Okay, just a bit more. There we go. Alright, so our separation will be 6.5 kilometers. So we will need to do some correction, but that is pretty good, and we will be there in 14 minutes. There's the station right there, and we're going to ascend from below. Okay, and we're at a distance of about 32 kilometers. Let's aim the camera towards the target. There it is. Let's get about 10 kilometers away and then do our correction burn. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it now. This is pretty good. All right, and once again, we will push our retrograde marker towards the target on the nav ball. This is more tiredness than it is that I've had some alcohol. I haven't had nearly enough to affect my speech patterns like this. I am just tired is all. But I am having a good time, so don't worry about me. All right, this is, yes, tightening our approach. As long as that's going down, I'm going to keep burning. All right, 737 meters. That's pretty darn good. Okay, and there's the lag spike as it loads the station into physics. And we need to slow down. Let's go ahead and use our RCS thrusters now. All right, that is so much better. Okay. Now this is claiming that the separation will be 1.5 kilometers, but I think it's looking at the next approach and not the current one. Because we're definitely getting closer. All right, let's go ahead and kill our velocity, our relative velocity. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead and open this and control from here. RCS on. Let's turn this so that we can open this menu so that we can see how that's doing. And point the docking port towards the station. And this marks us officially using this as our new center of operations. So this is our new station, and this is, from now on, our official main station. So soon we will be deorbiting the other station. That'll be fun. Plenty of booms there. All right, let's aim towards this thing. Yeah, no more booms today. That's not... We don't want more booms today. We want booms that we plan. So, yeah, deorbiting the other station. Those will be planned booms, and those will be good booms. But yeah, we don't want booms right now, that's for sure. We do want this thing to get closer to the station. So let's get there, shall we? There we go. Yeah, I might have to use the main engines here for a moment, so let's control from here. RCS off, we don't need that for this. Reaction wheels will be plenty. Let's point towards the station and get just a little bit of a stronger push. Otherwise, it's going to get away from us. Yeah, it's already leaving. All right. Yeah, I a little bit misunderestimated how close we could get that way. But I don't want to have our classic problem of not enough monopropellant. Chicken foot in view. Yes, yes indeed. I can see the chicken foot. Chicken foot, this is Pro Kit Man. Do you read over? Overcorrected there. So let's go ahead and point back towards it. We want to get this prograde marker lined up with the target marker. That one right there. And we're far enough away that our orbits are quite different. And it's causing a little bit of this to be a little bit non-intuitive. Non-intuitive. Geez, I do sound like I've had more than a few sips of a beer, haven't I? Okay, 285 meter separation. There we go. That'll be pretty good. Now let's control from here again. And aim the camera. Are we controlling from here? Let's double check. We were not. There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright, soon we will be close enough that we can actually choose our docking port. Alright, that's a pretty tight approach, 150 meters. And yeah, definitely a chicken foot. Okay, that's the space forklift. Let's not share one there. We're not quite close enough to accurately pick out the docking port. Now, though, I think we can. Clampetron docking port. Alright, set as target. There is our target right there. And we need to slow down a bit. .4 meters per second. Yeah, I'm only halfway through my beer, so it's not the beer, it's just me being unable to speak. Alright, and let's adjust so that we come around at the right angle. Okay, I think it actually changes the camera. Yeah, that's why it was unsetting the camera. When I changed the camera mode, it appears not to save what part I have aimed the camera at. Which is good to note. We're going a bit fast too, so I want to slow down. Okay, that's a lot better. All right, now we mostly just need to shift to the right, and we'll be pretty well lined up. A little bit down. There we go. And that is some pretty decent alignment. All right, here we go. This thing is so much easier to fly than the previous rescue ship. So much easier. All right, attach. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. All right, and now, Kit Kerman, you are here. Now, here's one problem that we have, though. There are no return capsules at this station. And we really should be having some return capsules. We have these here. Let's go ahead and open these. And let's put some return capsules there. And bring Kit Kerman home. We've got about 22 minutes. I think we can do this. Let's go to the Space Center. We've got Ripley, Kit, and Elilong on board the station. But if there is an issue, they don't have a way home. So we want to have the same policy they do for the International Space Station, is in that there are the same number, at least, of seats for returning to Earth, in this case Kerbal, as there are people aboard the station. Generally a good policy to have. All right, as this loads up, take another sip of my drink here. All right. What iteration are we on for the escape pods? Okay, 2.1, I believe, is... Well, that's just the... Here we go. This is the one. Yep, that is it. Perfect. Let's go ahead and launch. All that switching back and forth between the tracking station and the station has definitely slowed the game down a little bit. Loading times are a little bit longer than they normally are. All right, but here we are, and we don't need the flight manager because we're not recovering any of this. This is not designed for recovery. All right. Oh, we've got a stowaway. Hold on. I always forget we need to take out the stowaways. I could have just reverted, but I hit recover. It doesn't make a difference at this point. Sneaky, sneaky. Eric is always wanting to go to space. He's always stowing away on this. But yeah, Raider, if you stream that, I'll try to catch it. The Clone Hero, I haven't watched any of that before, so that'll be fascinating. All right, back to the vehicle assembly building. And this time we will check for sneaky, sneaky stowaways. Yeah, it's taking enough time on the loading screen that Windows is assuming it's not responding, but it is. There we go. All right, Eric. So yeah, available, we have Shipwreck, a scientist, and Raider, a pilot. If I was going to use any pilot right now, I'd be using Raider. And several of these others, including Marina, Natalia, Eric, Lindsay, that we've rescued in the past. It'll be fun because I have over 6,000 songs. Ooh, nice. All right, so now we'll have this launch autonomously. Autonomy. Oh boy. Yep. There's been a lot unloaded from my mind lately, so I think that's a thing. But yeah, a few weeks ago, I over 2 days wrote an entire Christmas songbook of 24 songs for trombone quartet, and we performed it yesterday, and it went very well. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. December is always absurdly busy. There we go. No Kerbals stowing away. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3. Wait. Hold. We need the flight recorder. We don't need it, but we want it. Altitude, acceleration, dynamic pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. And we are pitching downrange. Vehicle is supersonic. And we have reached maximum dynamic pressure. We have a solid motor burnout and separation. And we are not pitching downrange quite aggressively enough, but we'll be okay. We have main engine cutoff and stage separation and second engine start. And we're going to pitch downrange a little bit more aggressively now. And fairing separation. Yeah, I think this is why the parachutes keep deploying on the way down, is that that is now in the same stage. I need to fix that. Love the flight recorder plot. Me too. I'm just a fan of charts and graphs, and I bet as a scientist, as a meteorologist, you are very similar in that. Charts and graphs just always make my day. But yeah, all right, we don't need that anymore, but we can look at this. That's our dynamic pressure. And this is our acceleration, and these little wobbles are as we are correcting with steering, so those go down with steering loss. And then as we stage, we lose thrust suddenly, but it goes up as the thrust-to-weight ratio increases as our mass decreases because we're burning the fuel. So that's what's going on there, and this is our raw altitude with the Kármán line right here at 70 kilometers. All right, but we don't need that anymore. I can even export that as a CSV. I can do all sorts of fun things with that. It's very cool. But meanwhile, let's get a little bit closer to our apoapsis. We have a lot of circularization to do here. Alright, so let's pitch down a little bit. And full thrust. Mind sending me that mod after stream. That is MechJeb. I'm not using MechJeb at this point for any sort of autopilot, but I am using it to choose transfer windows to other planets, and I'm using it for the ascent stats and atmosphere info here, and for that flight recorder. Yeah, MechJeb is very cool. A lot of people, it's very controversial. A lot of people think it's cheating, although I think, especially in the late game, if you're planning your flights and having MechJeb actually fly your ship, it's a whole lot more like real missions are flown. And you actually have to really know what you're doing in order to click a button and then just hands off the keyboard and let MechJeb fly your mission. I don't consider it cheating at all. Although I am, at least here, I'm only slowly straying away from the stock experience here. Just bit by bit. So much later in this series, I'll probably be doing MechJeb piloted missions. I'm going to pitch up, pull our apoapsis up. Yeah, MechJeb is very cool. And I think that the suicide burn timer is more accurate on that than it is for the Kerbal Engineer, although I need to do some more testing. Yeah, that wasn't particularly a great ascent profile there, but it is one that will work. Now we're just letting the engine burn until we get to a good circular orbit. There we go. I've moved the periapsis, or the apoapsis, to our current location, so I'm going to pitch down again. And there's a safe orbit. And there's a roughly circular orbit. Pretty low eccentricity. Let's see where we are relative to our station, since I didn't really plan a transfer window, or a launch window. Target position. Okay, here is our ascending node and our separation, our intersect at the same place. That is good news, since we have a relatively high inclination. We can see the different sky colors in the atmosphere. Yes. Although we still have this grossness here, I need to troubleshoot that. I don't know if you were here when I was explaining that, Raider. With the recent update, this is suddenly looking really gross on the night side, but it looks fine on the day side, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Sebastian Legge made a video on making atmospheres in Unity. I haven't used Unity much. I started trying to make cockpit, custom cockpits for this game in Unity, but it takes a long time, and I did not have the time to do it properly, so I abandoned that for now. We'll see what Kerbal Space Program 2 has to offer on that. Okay, but let's pin this. And yeah, of course, it is exactly opposite. So let's go ahead and point prograde. And we're very close to the descending node, so I can fix our inclination a bit this way. Okay, good, it's going down. And we want this to line up. Well, now it's going to be over here. Okay, yep, our inclination is going down, but it can go down more. And this wants to line up with this if we want a good intersect. Gotta check out now, Dan, says Kit. Best wishes and fly safe. Alright, we're gonna continue rescuing your Kerbal. Do you want to wait for the actual return to the surface? But I'm at least going to bring these return capsules to the station. And here we go. Let's low thrust to precisely do this at the end. All right, that's about as close as we're gonna get right there. I'll catch the final bit on the VOD. All right, fantastic. We'll end the stream with a return of Kit Kerman to the surface of Kerbin. Yeah, you can see here the it might be a little bit washed out actually. So there's something wrong with the way that it's doing the either the atmosphere. What the heck is that? Looks like chunk errors in Minecraft. Yeah, there's something wrong with the visual mods, and I think maybe they just need to do some more updating. So hopefully next time we do this, we'll have some updated versions of scatter and environmental visual enhancements that will help out a ton. Okay, but that gives us a 3-minute margin. Let's do a bit more margin than that. Let's go here. Yeah, have a good day, Kit. Thanks for stopping by. Glad we could rescue your Kerbal. I swear, I can talk. On a normal day, I mean, on a normal day I also can't talk, but it's not as bad as this. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm enjoying the stream anyway, and I hope you guys are too. Alright, so we need to point outward. Yes, like this. And let's see if we can tighten up this approach a little bit. Okay, good. That is going down. As long as that's going down, we are pointed in the right direction. Oh, now it's going back up. Alright, let's get a little bit closer then. There's the station. We're coming down on top of it. Separation at approach. Okay, yeah, 13.8 kilometers. If I point over here, will that do it? Yes, it will. $12 kilometers. 11.5. Now we're within 10 kilometers. 9. 8. Alright, and now it has stopped improving, so I will cut the engines. Let's get out of map view and look at our target, which is 16 kilometers away. And we will approach within about 7.5 kilometers. And yeah, those indicators on the nav ball will drift as we move around the planet since we are in different orbits. So it looks like I need to burn over here to push this closer. Let's push it harder from over here. There we go. 6 kilometers. All right. Let's get within 10 and then see how close we can get. We have plenty of delta V to work with, so I'm not worried about this being particularly efficient. I'm just brute forcing this approach. 5 kilometers. 4, 3, 2. All right, so within 2 kilometers. Let's time warp closer. Shipwreck, you trickster. First, I thought it was Saturday. It usually is. Although this month, Saturdays are just so busy, I've moved them all to Sundays. I was hoping that I'd avoid you. All right. 400 meters, that's pretty good. But yeah, last week it was an orchestra concert that was at the same time as my stream. Very rude. They did not consider me at all. And yesterday, it was myself being rude. I scheduled a trombone quartet performance at the same time as my stream, so had to move it in both cases. And next week, I'm not going to stream because it'll be Christmas. I could stream, but I'm probably not going to. All right, we're going to come pretty close here. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Shipwreck. We have another scientist in our crew, Shipwreck, so it's not just Shipwreck Kerman, we've got Kit Kerman as well. So he's our meteorologist. So when we go on missions, we're going to have to choose which scientist. You guys might have to fight to the death to figure that out. All right. Pretty close here. And this is our new station. So let's go ahead and... So worst case, we can use Kit's scientist as a food source. Yeah, if we need to, we can eat the other Kerbals. I'm not opposed to that at all. All right, let's go ahead and undock. Undock. And undock. All right, here are our return capsules. Control from here, set the station as our target. Turn on the RCS. Let's lock the camera. I mean, you say worst case, but do we really need to wait for the worst case? We can just eat him. I hear humans taste like pork. I don't know what Kerbals taste like. Or just part. Yeah, just an arm or a leg. Save the rest for later. Christmas feast, right? Maybe his legs first in case he's delicious. That way he can't run away. You know, I like the way you think. And here's the thing. He had to take off, so he can't even defend himself right now. Let's see, is he still lurking? No, he's not even lurking. So he has no idea what's coming. All right, here's our station. So we have 3 of the 6 hubs, or spokes attached to the hub, Shipwreck. And what Bowser pointed out is that with only 3, it looks like a chicken foot. So this is codename Chicken Foot. Everything is so slow in this game. Yeah, well, I'm being a little bit more cautious than I used to be with the dockings, because impatience leads to problems. All right, but here's our docking port. Let's set that as our target. Let's aim the camera right here. And even this is faster than it would be if this was a real docking to the International Space Station, you gotta go real slow and be really careful. Yeah, 1.9 meters per second is speeding. Full speed ahead, I say. That's why you're called Shipwreck. Ignore my name. Yeah, we both thought of it same time. Yep. All right, we got to line up with this docking port here. Just a little bit downwards and quite a bit to the right. And there we go. How's the babies? Asked Shipwreck. Well, they're doing quite well, although my daughter kept us up last night. She would not go to sleep. Usually they sleep very well through the night. But I think she had an upset stomach, and they both have some new teeth coming in, so yeah, she was not a happy baby last night. Possible ear infection, maybe. I don't think so though. I think she was struggling to poop. All right. Slow down. Are we aligned this way? Pretty good, actually. And there it is. Okay, that is our return capsule for Kit Kerman. Pro tip, says Shipwreck, if you ever suspect ear infection in the middle of the night, rub Vicks Vapor Rub behind their ears to get you through till the morning. Saved us so many times. That is definitely good to know. I don't suspect an ear infection, but if I do, I will certainly remember that. Let's take Kit and transfer to the return capsule. And we're going to go just a little bit over. We're going to bring Kit Kerman home, and that is where we're going to end. Any plans for more mini bear pigs? Possibly. So we do have one more on the back burner that we will probably attempt. The chances are low for a success, but we're gonna give it a try. We had to do IVF, so all right, I'm gonna bring those. If you need any help, let me know. Subscribe to Shipwreck for more pro tips. But yeah, that's why we have twins. So is because of the IVF. But yeah, we don't have a firm plan yet. So, but these ones are fantastic. So we're very happy with what we have going right now. All right, and Kit is not a pilot. I think I've sent up an older version of these that does not have the autopilot. Can't imagine twins. Everyone says we must have our hands full, and honestly, I mean, yeah, we do, but they're very well behaved. I expected to have such a harder time with them than I have. One at a time is hard enough. Yes, indeed. All right, let's throttle up and use our monopropellant to lower our orbit. But what I can't wait for is for them to play Minecraft with me and Kerbal Space Program. That is going to be a whole lot of fun. We've got a few years. We got a few years to wait for that because they're only 9 months old. All right, let's speed the game up just a little bit here. They'll be like, "Dad, you're a nerd." I'll be like, "Yeah, you too." All right. Let's get this periapsis down to about 35 kilometers. Right there. That is perfect. All right, Kit. We're going back to Kerbin. And yeah, there's that gross visual glitch with this new update. Again. Let's pretend the night side of Kerbin doesn't look so gross. Push Kit out. Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I could have him parachute down. He does have a parachute. Hey, Kit, we're here. Are we there yet? Sure are. Yeah, just open that hatch. You're good to go. There's snacks outside. Just go get them. Let's get some cool camera views here. Yeah. Okay, and I think the parachutes are already active and will deploy automatically at the right altitude. If not, then we're going to have to get a new Kit Kerman. And he's not even watching. Man, what a shame if we end up killing Kit Kerman off camera. He comes back next week, not next week because of Christmas, but after that, and what are we doing? Another memorial service. But no, we're gonna be fine. This will be fine. Yep, this thing is definitely aerodynamically stable. It's holding itself steady in retrograde. So we can just keep doing the whole camera angle thing. Let's see what his view looks like. Alright, yeah, there's what he sees. Give him a little bit of a barbecue roll here. Whoa, there's the camera stabilizing itself. There we go. All right. Okay, we are slowing down nicely. We can speed the game back up again. And I think around 5 kilometers it'll auto deploy the parachutes. Actually, I don't think it has. Okay, good. So if we are at 2 kilometers above the terrain and it still needs to deploy the parachutes, I can do it manually. And Shipwreck says, double pepperoni and extra cheese pizza. Good healthy heart food. I think it needs a few more meats, some various sausages and some ham as well. Okay, let's speed it up, but I'm going to slow it back down around 5 kilometers because if it deploys automatically, that's about where it's going to do so. All right, cool. No auto deployment, so we will do that manually at 2 kilometers. Yeah, the last batch was all auto-deploying their parachutes. I'm not 100% sure why they were doing that, but we didn't lose any Kerbals to it, so I'll take it as a win. And there's our full deployment right there. Gonna come down gently in the ocean. Let's choose a spot to view this from. Right over there should be good. Oh, actually, I need to turn off the auto flyby. There we go. Ah, that's not working. You're too kind to Kit. Just cut the chutes and I could do it. I could do it. Also, I could make him get out and parachute himself down with his own personal parachute. Maybe I'll remember this next time I'm sending Shipwreck Kerman back to Kerbin. Maybe that's when I'll try cutting the parachutes. Alright, let's speed this up. We're definitely almost 15 minutes over time, and I need to get to work around the house as much as I'd love to just play this all day. Okay, and that's how Shipwreck V28 was born. By the end of this stream series, we've got over 100 memorial flags, and 80% of them are various shipwrecks. Okay, we're 180 meters up. Just gonna keep that over there, just for fun. $100 meters. Whoa, what happened? Oh no! I don't know what happened. We lost a parachute. I'm gonna say Shipwreck did it. Oh no, there goes another one. Oh no! Oh, that was close. We almost had a disaster. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Kit. I don't know how that happened, but you lost 2 parachutes on descent. Oh man. Oh, that was scary. So scary. Oh, oh, wait, I forgot. Kit can't swim. Oh no, you should have told me that before. Oh no. Kit, oh, you're so lucky, Kit. You almost didn't make it, Kit. Well, you would have made it either way, but you almost didn't make it alive, Kit. Because of Shipwreck. Here we go. As soon as this loads. Did he live? Is he okay? He probably puked all over that cockpit in there. Oh, it's such a mess. No snacks for you, Kit. It's not safe. Alright, 0 science returned because we didn't do anything new there. And Kit Kerman is ready for our next assignment and has advanced to level 1. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to leave it there. Let's see who is streaming. If there's anyone I know that is streaming Kerbal Space Program, there is not. So let's fire up Twitch and see if there's anyone new that I can raid here. Do another blind raid. That's the way of it with Kerbal Space Program. Not enough people are streaming it, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Kerbal Space Program. And who is online? Who looks interesting? Oh, there is someone okay, so last week I raided someone I wasn't familiar with, a Ronin Pawn, who was building the Satellite of Love for Mystery Science Theater 3000. Although when we raided, what was happening instead was actually raid DanBearPig82. Yeah, well, he's streaming right now. That we could do that. What we ended up in was mostly a discussion on philosophy, which is very interesting. But what I'm most interested in is seeing this satellite. So let's go ahead and raid him again. Let's raid Ronin Pawn. Looks like he is working on it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and join his stream and mute it so that I can get past any ads. And yeah, we're going to raid Ronin Pawn, and next week I will not be streaming because it will be Christmas. And on Wednesday I will, if all goes well, be streaming from my own server, and we will be decorating a Christmas tree. So be sure to show up for that. And thanks everyone for joining the stream. I'm starting the raid right now, and I will see you guys next time. But what will we do on Christmas, asked Shipwreck? I don't know.